Hello everyone, I am back with another video, and in today's video I am going to show you what I do when I want to kill my craving for Cava. Now, some of you may not know what Cava is. I think it's a chain restaurant, but I'm not sure if it's outside of California, so maybe you can correct me in the comments. However, I had it for the first time when I went to visit my daughter in San Diego, and I love Mediterranean food. It is my absolute favorite, and Cava is a build your own bowl style of Mediterranean food. So I went there, I absolutely loved it, was able to build my own bowl, and I would definitely go there again. And I definitely crave it. But in today's video, I'm gonna talk through with you a hack I have for those types of meal places. Because what I'm about to show you, you can do pretty much with anything that is this type of a place. So for example, I know that Sweet Green or Sweet Greens is a popular place, and that place is all over the US. It is also a build your own bowl style. They also have like pre-designed bowls, same as Cava. Now, in general, those types of places tend to be like a cleaner alternative to your traditional fast food, you know, burger joints. And they definitely are. So I'm not saying that those aren't a great alternative, but what I can tell you is you can have it at home, just as delicious, more calorie controlled, and more cost effective. And so that's what we're gonna go over today. So this particular bowl, I actually have already had at home, so I'm not like doing it for the first time here for this video, and it is 10 out of 10. In fact, I think I enjoyed it even a little better than the one that I actually got from Cava. And I'm gonna explain through a few of those things. But before we go too far into this video, a little introduction. If you are new here, my name is Jeanine. I am a fitness and nutrition coach. I'm also certified in menopause as a menopause coach. I'm 48 years old myself and in menopause. And on this channel, I really dive into all things nutrition, fitness, menopause, perimenopause, but you don't have to be even in perimenopause to get value out of this channel, because a lot of the tips I give you apply to everybody who is trying to live a healthy lifestyle in a balanced, sustainable way to lose unwanted pounds, whether it's menopause pounds, postpartum pounds, or heck, vacation pounds. It doesn't matter. You're gonna get value out of this channel. So if that kind of content interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here's what I noticed with Cava. So when I went to Cava to build my own bowl, when I was in San Diego with my daughter, we actually ordered online. So we went over to their website, and we were able to build our own bowl on the website, which the cool thing was there was calories allotted to each item, so you can kind of build your bowl and see where you land. So the bowl that I built, which is basically equivalent to the bowl that I'm going to make today, came out to, I believe, like 675 calories on the Cava when I built, or was it like, it was like 600 calories on the Cava site when I built the bowl, which was reasonable, right? Now, I'm gonna pop up the Build Your Own Bowl site here on the screen. The cool thing is you can kind of go through, pick through all of your ingredients, right? And it shows the calories next to each thing. So when I got to the sauces, the tzatziki, the hummus, and I picked like a red pepper hummus also, the calories, I took note of the calories it labeled for each of those things. Now, when I actually got my bowl in and looked at the volume of each of those things that were in my bowl, it was significantly more than those allotted calories. So right off the bat, like, I've been doing this a really long time. I know what portions should be, what calories are assigned. I know what 35 calories of tzatziki looks like. I know what 50 calories of hummus looks like. And it was double, if not triple. I mean, it was pretty drenched with sauce. So right off the bat, you know that when you make it at home, you're gonna get the accurate, controlled calorie count, which is very important if you are tracking macros, if you're on a journey for weight loss. So That being said, if you are doing these types of things, ordering out, I would recommend sauces on the side because that is usually where the biggest discrepancy is going to be in calories. But suffice it to say, they didn't actually measure anything. I went in and observed them making a ton of bowls when I was waiting for my order, and they just kind of plop everything in Chipotle style, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's a guess at best, but again, definitely a good option for going out. Definitely cleaner, but you have to know that the calories are going to be skewed by as much as 30%, to be honest. So now here's the hack on these types of things, and we are going to get into the food here, I promise, but the hack on these types of things is a lot of times when you are trying to come up with something to eat that's going to be satisfying, delicious, easy, you get like mental block. You know, it's almost like writer's block. Like, oh, I don't know what to eat. So you kind of end up going to like the same boring things because you get like stumped. The cool thing about this hack is it kind of gets your creative juices flowing, right? So like if you're not sure, geez, I want to put together a Mediterranean bowl, but what do I put in it? Go to their website. Let them build your own bowl on their site and then create it at home. Take that printout and go to the grocery store, get all that stuff, make it at home. And you can do this for any website that has these style of bowls. Sweet Greens is another one. You can go on there and go, oh, let me look at the Harvest Bowl. Yeah, I can go to Trader Joe's and get these ingredients and make it. So again, it's kind of like a fun little hack that you can do to recreate any style of these types of things and get a very similar experience at home in a very calorie controlled manner. So as you can see from what I actually selected, I did do one variation on the bowl that I make at home, and I added falafel. Whereas in the bowl that I had at Cava, I did not add falafel, even though I love falafel, but the falafel was deep fried and it was gonna add a lot of calories. So the actual bowl that I create here at home would have been at like over 1,000 calories at Cava. I mean, per their website, it would have been like 800 and something calories, but we all know what I just described about their portions. So it would have been like a significant amount of calories. And, you know, this is where people kind of get in a little bit of trouble because they think that they are eating better than they are because they perceive their choices to have been better. Do you know what I mean? When in actuality, I could have gone and gotten an In-N-Out burger and fries for like 800 calories and perceive that to be a bad choice, but then go to Cava to make a good choice and end up eating well over 1,000 calories. So that is what tends to get a lot of people in trouble. I've talked about that before here on this channel. If weight loss is your goal, calorie intake matters significantly. And so you're picking something that you perceive to be the better choice, but it has significantly more calories. So that, in my experience as a coach, is what gets people into a lot of trouble, and they get frustrated. And then they tend to blame their inability to lose weight on their hormones, their metabolism, if something is wrong with their body for whatever reason. And in my experience, when people eat the right macros for them, results are guaranteed. Everybody has a set of macronutrients that will work for them. Now, different factors play into what those macros are, yes, but once you establish what they are and you follow them, they work, regardless of medical conditions, metabolism, hormones, any of that stuff. If you can adhere, the weight comes off. And that's just kind of hard for people to understand sometimes. And listen, if you're new to here, then maybe you don't know, but these videos of mine are very chatty because I'm trying to teach. I am trying to help you to unlearn some things that maybe you have believed in the past. I'm trying to teach so that you can actually get value out of spending, 30 minutes on a random YouTube video, so that you could walk away with at least one nugget that you can apply in your life absolutely free that's going to help you reach your goals. Now, if you, shameless plug coming, if you do want more guidance, you do feel like you need more guidance, I can help you. So I am a certified coach, like I said in the intro of this video. I help clients both one-on-one, very hands-on, comprehensive program, help them reach their weight loss goals once and for all. I like to say we transform once and then we don't have to do it again. Then we just live a healthy lifestyle and with balance and go about our merry business for the rest of our lives, right? That's how I like to play things. So you transform once. I do that in a one-on-one capacity, but I also have a more affordable, let's say, program for those of you who you're not sure if you need a coach, you're not sure if you would connect with me and my program, you're not quite ready to embark on like a one-on-one experience, but you would like some sort of assistance. I have my Body Bootcamp program. It is the #1 rated women's transformation program. It is an 8-week program. Doors only open every couple of months. I have a group that I take a certain amount of people, so it fills up very quickly, and teach them the blueprint for living a sustainable, healthy life, reaching their weight loss goals. So it's a very cool program, very cost effective. You get all the tools you need, and depending on when you are watching this video, right now, September 5th is when you're watching. I'm recording this on the 3rd. As of the 3rd, I have some spots available. I don't know what my availability will be by the 5th. The next program starts the 16th. So if you head down in the description, go to my website, you'll either be able to register now for the September 16th program, or there will be a waitlist button and you can add yourself to the waitlist for the next program that'll be sometime in November. So there's that option. Or maybe you just don't know what the right option is for you. Let's get you on a call that will go over all of the different services I offer, what it truly entails, see what you're a fit for, and then you can go from there. And the call is absolutely free, so no obligation. Anyways, shameless plug over, but I do like to get that out there because that is my profession. That is what I do. And I love what I do, passionate about what I do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with my Cava Style Bowl. Listen, I would like to say when I make this kind of thing at home, I'm trying to keep it easy, trying to keep it convenient. I'm not trying to listen, I know you could look up like all these marinades that are similar to Cava, blah, 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 and make all of this stuff from scratch and blend up some freaking garbanzo beans and make my own tzatziki. Yeah, I know I can do all of that, but I choose not to do all of that because I'm trying to make my life easy and convenient. Okay, the reason why I want to go to Cava in the first place is because I don't feel like cooking. Anyways, so yes, I try to get things easy and already prepared. So I do a serving of the grilled chicken breast strips, and I just put a little bit of olive oil spray on here, garlic powder, onion salt, and I like to crisp it up in the air fryer. But that is the chicken that we're going to use. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and assemble the bowl. I do have the chicken crisping up back here in the air fryer. This is the greens I use, the Cruciferous Crunch Collection from Trader Joe's. I love this one. And 85 grams is 30 calories. I'm going to measure it out. I don't think I'm going to use quite 85 grams. We'll do 70 grams. So we're going to do 70 grams of greens. I already chopped up some cucumbers, so we're going to go ahead and add this is Persian cucumber, and obviously I already measured out my pickled onions and my hummus. This is like a red pepper pesto sauce that I got from Trader Joe's, that I showed you the jar of that, and then some tzatziki. So I'm going to put the tzatziki and the red pepper in first because those I'm going to kind of like blend up, mix it up. If I could also put this like in a Tupperware and like really like shake it up to just blend it, because this is kind of like what will act as my dressing really. Plenty, so it coats it nicely. And like I said earlier in this video, they really glop on the sauces, you know, and that's kind of where there's going to be some discrepancy in your calories. But there's plenty. There really is plenty. Then the pickled onion, so love. And even the pickled onion juice. I had a little juice in there too. And then the hummus, I don't like to really mix it in because I'm also going to have some pita, and I like to kind of like dip the pita into the hummus. So I leave the hummus kind of like on the top. It's in the toaster. This is the garlic naan bread from Trader Joe's. So half a piece is 125 calories. So good. It smells good. I wish this was smell-o-vision. It's tastes delicious, fluffy, nice portion size here. And I'm going to also have all of this up on the screen so that you guys can duplicate it. If you are a client of mine, even if you're in BBC, one-on-one client, I am going to put this into the database so you can literally just tap and log it if you want to have these exact ingredients. And I'm going to call it Jay's Cava Style Bowl. That's what it's going to be in the meal plan database. So go ahead and check it out there for clients. I have a whole entire like meal plan database to make meal creation a little more fun and give you some ideas. Even if you don't make my exact meals, you can use it to get ideas, because a lot of times that's what happens. We lack ideas and then we get bored with our food. And when you get bored with your food, you do not stay consistent, and therein lies the problem. Also in the air fryer is 2 of these fully cooked falafel. So 2 pieces is 125 calories. They're not deep fried. They're not the ones at Cava. For a serving of falafel, it like adds 350 calories to the bowl because they're literally like really greasy, kind of deep fried little balls. These are really good. I like to crunch them up, and it kind of just adds a nice crunch to this meal, and very little calories. And then obviously you're also going to get some fiber from these, as well as some protein, some vegan protein. So they are a great addition for volume, for flavor, for nutrients, all of the above. So before I end this video, I must give semi-recipe credit to my daughter, because otherwise I'm going to be getting a phone call as soon as this video goes live. Because after we went to Cava and I came back home, she texted me and said, "Look, Mom, I made a Cava style bowl at home." Although hers was slightly different, it was still delicious, and it did inspire me to also recreate a Cava bowl at home. So Alyssa, here's your credit. I'm going to go enjoy my bowl, and I'll see you guys in the next video.